Yeah, for sure. We're going to do a short one this time and really try for the shortest Jana Reacts ever.
Yeah, we should try short and make the shortest Jana Reacts ever.
See, totally believable.
I'm just happy for whatever.
We filmed these, multiple in a row, and we just did a 17-minute song. So I'm crossing my fingers for a short song.
We'll see if Honey gets her wishes. Okay. We'll see.
It'll be fine. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, you'll handle it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to torture you. It's meant to be fun and a good experience.
It's fun and a good experience and only a little tortured.
Okay.
I'm kidding. The actual thing that we're doing, I love. I love what we're doing.
Okay, good.
Don't worry.
All right.
Sometimes my butt gets sore.
That's fair. All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Nathan on Shuffle and our newest episode of Prog Song Sunday. It's the song where we shuffle into a prog song and listen to it together. And for Jana, it's a first listen.
Hi.
This is Jana. I should have introduced her already. But yeah, this is where we just shuffle into a song and listen to it and see how it goes. And for Jana, this will be a first listen, so it'll be fun to get her first impression of what we're listening to. So let's see what we got.
Here we go.
Come shuffling.
Oh, God.
All right, yeah. Is that okay? All right, we got...
It's not called yeah, it's called yes.
Oh, sorry. I read it.
Yes.
Yes. It's the song Yours Is No Disgrace.
Yours Is No Disgrace. Haven't heard this one before? Probably not.
No, you haven't.
The Yes album? Have we listened to anything else from the Yes album?
We have listened to Starship Trooper from the Yes album. And we've done the live version of I've Seen All Good People. So
I have no memory of these.
No memory of it?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Once, if I were to hear them, then I'd recognize them. But.
Yeah. So are we ready to listen?
Yes, let's do it. Right. Yours Is No Disgrace.
Yes.
9 minutes, 40 seconds.
Yes.
Under 10 minutes. That's good.
Respectable?
Respectable.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's listen in. See what we got.
Is it playing?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm like, does it start out real quiet?
No, it starts out with the bang. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, it did. I love it. It's like the song just like sailed off into space and never to be heard of again.
Yeah, I always thought of that as like the alien spaceship taking off.
Yeah. Who's the bass player of Yes?
Chris Squire.
Oh, okay. I had a guess in my head, but I was not right. I think that Chris Squire is like the star of Yes.
Wow.
Hot take? Maybe?
No, I think that's a good take.
Okay.
I think a lot of people would agree that he is.
Because,
yeah.
I mean, I know
least one
there's
of the
like...
stars.
Yeah, they're all stars, I'm sure. But I guess he's my favorite part of Yes, then, I guess, is what I would say.
That's
it's
great.
Because he's got... They've got all this, like, guitar work and keyboard work and, like, stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But the bass line through the whole song has its own melody, its own rhythm. And, like, that's what's, like, keeping me grounded in the songs. Because sometimes for me, progressive rock can go, like, a little wacky sometimes.
Okay.
You know, not that this one
Fair
did,
enough.
but, like,
yeah.
but I've kind of been training myself to hone in on, like, the bass line to kind of just ground myself and listen to, like, I don't know, so I can hear, like, all the different layers of it. And it's all based on the bass line. And
that's
like,
cool. I think that's a good approach.
And
yeah.
I think that, like, in this one, it had, like, its own melodies. And, like,
Yeah.
there was that part where it was, like, a
like a jazzy
cocktail lounge, you know?
Yeah.
And that was like all bass line, you know, going until the vocals came in, and that was like amazing.
Yeah.
But then there's like, so it was that like jazz part, and then there was other parts that did like the same type of thing, but just underneath all the other sounds that were going on, and it was just.
That's
I
cool.
thought that was so great.
Yeah.
So
great.
So great.
If I remember right, in one of their songs we've covered, To Be Over, we actually went back and you showed me a bass line that you thought was really cool. So obviously the bass has always stood out to you for Yes's music.
I was trying to like, I thought of that in the middle of listening to this, and I thought like, should I do that again? But I'm not sure that I marked it, like I'm not sure I marked it correctly in my head, because I didn't have paper and stuff, because last time I wrote it down, but
right.
I thought maybe at like the 8-minute 21-second mark I noted something, but I don't know if it was baseline or not.
Okay. You want to go back in?
Let's just see. We may cut this out.
Okay. We try to get us there. So how many?
8-minute 21-second. Listen to that bass.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the part?
That's the part. That was one of the parts.
Yeah.
Where it's just like da 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 da. I'm probably not singing it right, but that's the part that like was getting me to like dance in my head. I don't dance, but like to like really groove along. And then I know that there's like this guitar solo that's going on as well at the same time, but that's not what I was paying attention to. So
that's cool. I think. For me as well, like one of the things that always struck me about Yes when I was first discovering it, because really they were one of the first prog bands my dad showed me, was the interesting bass lines, where before listening to rock music, I almost never even thought about bass. Like I didn't, it wasn't interesting enough to really point out. It's just, you know, something that goes along with the beat that is very basic, but hearing Yes bass playing by Chris Squire, it's its totally own thing, and it's just as important of an instrument as everything else, and is playing just as interesting melodies as the guitar and as the keyboards. You know, it's such an important part of their sound, and is just expertly played. He's one of the best, you know.
Yep.
So just
I concur.
Really an important part of the band, I think. Chris Squire is like the member that's always stays with the band. Like he's kind of the you know, bedrock of the band that stays consistent, because they've switched lineups a lot and had a lot of different members.
He's always in it,
and he has always historically been in it. Of course, he's recently passed away, so he's not around anymore, but since, you know, but until his passing, he was always an ever-present member of Yes, even so much so that they formed Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, Howe as somewhat of a separate Yes group. But I don't think they called it Yes because Chris Squire wasn't involved in that. So Chris Squire is kind of really a big part of the Yes name. So
he's the foundation.
He's the foundation. Bass
is foundation
bass
of
is
sound.
the foundational part of a rock band. So
I remember in high school, the tuba section, we had like 7 or 8 tubas in our marching band, and they had T-shirts made where it's like the pyramid, and then the tubas. This one guy playing a tuba is at the bottom, holding up the pyramid of the rest of the band.
You go.
I always remember that bass is like what holds up.
Foundation.
Everything else is the foundation. So.
That's cool. That's a good visual to represent that.
Random memory.
So yeah, really fun song. I love this. It's a great introduction because this is the first song on this album, the Yes album, which to me is like the beginning of their true prog period. And so it's a great introduction to this part of their sound and to their prog roots.
1976.
No, not quite. A little off.
Darn.
This one's earlier than that.
1972.
This is 71.
I wasn't even
close.
I do not get credit for that.
Okay. It's 5 years off, so that's not within your window.
I did say 5 years either way, but that feels a little...
Yeah, then you could, like, anything in the 70s would be covered.
1975.
Might as well just say, it's a 70s song, right?
I'll feel good about myself if I'm within 2 years, and I wasn't. So I don't think...
Yeah, 71, like I said, this is one of the foundational early examples of prog as it was really starting to get going here. So really cool and really a great example of the band and what they do so well.
Oh, cool. I liked it.
All right. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
You're always big on Yes. I think they're a pretty high percentage rate for you.
I think that they're my favorite old school progressive rock band.
Yes.
And then Moon Safari is my favorite new school progressive rock
which
band.
we've only covered once. We should return to that somehow.
But I've listened to their album.
That's right, huh? You went off
on my own at the beach.
So yeah, great band and really exciting whenever we shuffle into them. So there's still quite a few picks that we still have to get to. They're pretty notable.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have lots of music.
They have lots of music and some really big epics that we haven't gotten to yet, like Close to the Edge and Awaken and Gates of Delirium. Some huge seminal progressive rock pieces that we'll get to someday.
We should save one of them for like our 100th show.
Maybe we'll pick one for our 100th show. Do the big Close to the Edge for our 100th episode. Maybe coincide with going on cruise to the Edge. That'd be exciting. Okay, we'll talk about it. Okay. All right, thank you guys.
He promised.
Thank you guys for joining us. This has been a fun show. Hope you guys enjoyed this song as much as we did. I know there's a lot of fans out there who subscribe to the channel, so I'm sure they had a lot of fun with this one, I hope. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we would urge you to subscribe. We do a prog song every week. Have a lot of fun listening together, seeing Jana's first impressions. It's a lot of fun. So if you want to join us, have a great time here. I think people are enjoying the show. So
I hope so.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. And whatever you're doing out there, just enjoy the music that you're listening to.
Enjoy.
Enjoy it. Thank you guys. Bye.